Hey, it's me, Mr. Quizman. Before we get started, I got a couple of things. Number one, I was late a couple times this week. I didn't get the trivias out until about an hour after they were supposed to premiere, so I apologize. Number two, we've had so many excellent viewer-submitted trivia quizzes that I needed to write one to make sure that you guys didn't forget about me. So tonight, I'm bringing back an old classic. This is the Friday Night Pub Quiz. We're going to do Friday Night Pub Quiz number 41. Now, it's been over a year since we've done a Friday Night Pub Quiz, but it's a random knowledge trivia quiz where I try to bring in categories from all over the world so everybody can play. Other than that, it's pretty typical. There's going to be 20 questions up front and then a question 21 tiebreaker at the end if you need to stick around for that. Let's get started with question number one. As of 2023, this team has only made it to the Super Bowl 4 times. Unfortunately, they lost all 4. What is this professional National Football League team that was the first team in the league to lose 4 Super Bowls? The answer is the Minnesota Vikings. Now, if you're familiar with football, you may have been thinking it was the Buffalo Bills, but the Buffalo Bills were not the first team to lose 4 Super Bowls. They were the first team to lose 4 Super Bowls in a row. So the answer is Minnesota. Question number 2. After his death in 1485, historians long believed his body was thrown into a nearby river. His remains weren't seen again until 2012 when archaeologists excavated a parking lot in Leicester. Who was this last ruler of the House of York, the last English king killed in battle? The last English king killed in battle was Richard III. Question number 3. He was born Cordozer Calvin Broadus Jr. in 1971 in Long Beach, California. What popular performer's stage name came from his mother because she thought he looked like a character from Charles Schulz's Peanuts cartoon? Cordozer Calvin Broadus Jr. or Snoop Dogg. I wonder if there are other performers whose mom's cute baby nickname for them became their hardcore gangster rapper stage name. Probably not. Question number 4. The first successful human-to-human organ transplant took place in 1954 in Boston, Massachusetts. The surgery predated modern anti-rejection drugs, but the patients were identical twins, so the organ was not rejected. Which organ was it that was successfully transplanted? The first successful human-to-human organ transplant was with a kidney. Question number 5. On this short list of celebrities, who is the only one that does not have a twin sibling? Scarlett Johansson from The Black Widow, Vin Diesel from Fast and Furious, Ryan Gosling from The Notebook, or Jon Heder from Napoleon Dynamite? The answer is Ryan Gosling. He was not a twin, but the other 3 were. Only Jon Heder's was an identical twin, though. The other 2 are paternal twins. Question number 6. What grammatical similarity do these food phrases have in common? Go hang the salami, I'm a lasagna hog. A nut for a jar of tuna. Anna nab a banana. And murder for a jar of red rum. You might think they are all just gibberish, but actually they are all palindromes. They are the same forward and backward. Question number 7. Although she didn't pose specifically for the magazine, Hugh Hefner purchased the photos from another source for his December 1953 inaugural periodical. Who was this actress that became Playboy's first centerfold? The answer is Marilyn Monroe. Question number 8. The great Greek philosophers were all students at one point in their lives, and then teachers at another point. Out of these three of the most famous, Aristotle, Socrates, and Plato, who taught who? Put them in order. Out of these three, Socrates taught Plato, and Plato taught Aristotle. Question number 9. On the night of April 14th, 1865, John Wilkes Booth assassinated President Abraham Lincoln while he was watching the play Our American Cousin. What is the name of the theater where this infamous act in American history took place? That was called Ford's Theater. Question number 10. Only counting the actual administrative boundaries of the city and not counting the population of the urban agglomeration or the surrounding metropolitan area, what city is officially the most populous city in North America? The most populous city in North America is Mexico City. And that's kind of confusing because places like Houston and New York have such huge metro areas with so many more people, but the actual city, the most populous, Mexico City. Question number 11. With lyrics like "Stalked in the forest, too close to hide, I'll be upon you by the moonlight side," which popular fairy tale from Charles Perrault inspired the English new wave band Duran Duran's hit song, Hungry Like the Wolf? There's a couple of different fairy tales with wolves, but the one we're looking for is Little Red Riding Hood. Question number 12. The three-age system is a methodological concept adopted during the 19th century, according to which artifacts and events of late prehistory and early history could be broadly ordered into a recognizable chronology. What age came after the Bronze Age? It went Stone Age, Bronze Age, and then the Iron Age. Iron Age is the answer we're looking for. Question number 13. This character first appeared in Dahl's 1975 book, Danny, the Champion of the World. What does the acronym BFG stand for in Roald Dahl's 1982 children's book with the same name? BFG stands for the Big Friendly Giant. I've read and seen a lot of Roald Dahl's books and movies, but I have not seen the BFG yet, so I'm putting it on the list. I need to do that. Question number 14. 1938's Girls on Probation, 1939's Naughty But Nice, 1940's An Angel from Texas, and 1952's She's Working Her Way Through College were all movies that featured what future U.S. president? The answer is Ronald Reagan. Question number 15. To test whether it was his name or his talent that sold books, what famous American author wrote 4 novels: Rage, The Long Walk, Road Work, and The Running Man, under the pseudonym Richard Bachman? Richard Bachman was the pseudonym of Stephen King. Question number 16. There is some debate about which muscle in the human body is the strongest, but physiologists all agree that on average, this muscle is the biggest. What is the scientific name of this large muscle? I'm not going to show a picture of this one. The answer is your gluteus maximus. Question number 17. The first commercial music compact disc, or CD, pressed in the US was pressed at the opening of CBS Records CD production plant in Terre Haute, Indiana in September of 1984. What was the patriotic title of this album from The Boss? The answer is Born in the USA. That was the first CD commercially stamped in America. Question number 18. She still retains this title today, despite her ascension to Princess of Wales in 2022. Upon marrying Prince William in 2011, what title was officially bestowed on Kate Middleton by the late Queen Elizabeth II? The answer is the Duchess of Cambridge. Question number 19. Elizabeth Taylor was famously married 8 times to 7 husbands. She married Richard Burton twice. Who was the wealthy American socialite, hotel heir, and businessman that she married first, although only for 8 months? He was a socialite, a businessman, wealthy, but hotel heir probably gave it away. The answer is Conrad Hilton. And question 20. Named after the Royal Navy ship whose crew discovered the depth, which is nearly 7 miles deep, the deepest area in the world's oceans shares a name with which space shuttle which successfully completed 9 missions to space? So what's the name of the deepest area in the ocean that shares a name with the Royal Navy ship that found it? It was also a space shuttle. The answer is the Challenger. All right, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be reminded of when we post new quizzes like this. We are going to continue with the viewer-submitted quizzes. I just had a little bit of extra time. I thought it's been a while since we've done a good old Friday night pub quiz. And like I said, we've had so many viewer-submitted quizzes that I didn't want you guys to forget about me, so I wrote one myself. It's just a little extra one in addition to the one that came out earlier from David Weir from California. So you get 2 quizzes today, and unless I'm late again, the next one should be up tomorrow at the normal time. Thank you for watching. All right, now let's do question 21, the tiebreaker for today. And the way the tiebreaker works is whichever player gets closest wins the point. You don't have to be dead on, you just got to be closer than anybody you're playing against. Here we go. How many of the 12 signs of the zodiac are modeled after animals? You still only get 10 seconds. Of the 12 signs of the zodiac, there are only 7 specifically modeled after animals. 7 is the answer. Whichever player got closest to the number 7, ram, bull, crab, lion, scorpion, goat, and fish, is going to win the point. Congratulations. Thank you guys for watching. Check back tomorrow for, I think it's day number 308 of the 365-day trivia road trip. See you then.